Hello, everyone. My name is Daisy, and today, on behalf of Xenius Minds, we will delve deeply into mastering IELTS Academic Writing Task 1, specifically focusing on report writing. This is a critical component of the IELTS Academic Training Writing module. Today, we will break down every aspect of report writing, ensuring you have a complete understanding of how to excel in this task. We'll cover the structure, vocabulary, timing, and how to effectively present your data. Let's get started. Understanding the task. In IELTS writing. Task 1, you will encounter a pictorial representation, such as a line graph, bar chart, pie chart, table, or process diagram. Your task is to curate a well-organized report based on this visual data. Key points. Word limit. Your report should be between 150 to 180 words. Time management. You have a total of 60 minutes for the entire writing section. It's crucial to manage your time effectively. I suggest two strategies. Strategy 1, 30-30 split. Spend 30 minutes on task 1 and 30 minutes on task 2. Strategy 2, 20-40 split. Allocate 20 minutes for task 1 and 40 minutes for task 2. This is often recommended since task 2 carries double the weight in your overall score and requires more in-depth analysis and longer writing. Importance of vocabulary. Vocabulary is the backbone of your report writing. Having a robust vocabulary helps you describe data accurately and concisely. Without it, the task can become challenging. For example, rise. You can use synonyms like increase, surge, climb, ascend. Fall. Words like decrease, decline, drop, diminish can be used. Report structure. Your report will consist of 4 main parts: introduction, paraphrasing statement. This is where you rephrase the given question or describe the visual data in your own words. Example. If the task states, the pie chart shows the career paths of anthropology graduates after completing their undergraduate degree, you could paraphrase it as, the pie chart illustrates the different career trajectories followed by anthropology graduates post their undergraduate studies. Overview paragraph. This paragraph should highlight the key points and major changes observed in the data. Mandatory start. Begin this paragraph with the word overall or in general to make it clear that you are providing a summary. Example. Overall, the majority of graduates secured full-time employment, while the government sector offered the highest average salaries. Body paragraph 1. Here, you detail one aspect of the data, usually the most significant or the one with the most noticeable trend. Example. More than half of the students, precisely 52%, secured full-time employment after their degree, whereas only 15% took up part-time work. Body paragraph 2. This paragraph covers another significant aspect or a comparison between different data points. Example. Interestingly, just 5% of these graduates continued with higher education alongside temporary work, with 8% still pursuing their master's degree. Note, there is no conclusion paragraph in report writing. The overall paragraph replaces the conclusion. Common mistakes and how to avoid them. Including a conclusion. Mistake. Writing a conclusion in task 1 is unnecessary and can cost you points. Solution. Focus on creating a strong overview instead. Using bullet points. Mistake. Bullet points are not allowed in your report. Everything should be in paragraph form. Solution. Even if you're presenting a list, ensure it's within a cohesive paragraph. Overloading the report with data. Mistake. Including every single detail can overwhelm the reader and dilute your key points. Solution. Prioritize the most significant data. For example, in a pie chart showing different career paths, you might only mention the highest and lowest percentages in the overview and expand on these in the body paragraphs. Ignoring synonyms and repetition. Mistake. Repeating the same words or phrases can make your report monotonous and less engaging. Solution. Develop a rich vocabulary with plenty of synonyms. For example, instead of repeatedly using increase, switch to rise, climb, or grow. Detailed example, report writing for a dual task, pie chart and table. Sample task. The pie chart below shows the career paths of anthropology graduates from one university after finishing their undergraduate degree, while the table shows the average salaries of these employed graduates 5 years after graduation. Step-by-step report. Writing. Paraphrasing statement. Introduction. The pie chart illustrates the various career paths taken by anthropology graduates following their undergraduate studies, while the table depicts the average salaries of these graduates 5 years into their careers. Overall paragraph. Overall, the most common career path for graduates was full-time employment, with over half of the students choosing this option. The government sector, as shown in the table, offered the highest average salary, reaching up to $100,000 annually. Body paragraph 1, focusing on the pie chart. The circular chart indicates that more than half of the graduates, specifically 52%, secured full-time employment. In contrast, only 15% opted for part-time work, and a mere 5% continued with higher education while engaging in temporary employment. Body paragraph 2, focusing on the table. Turning to the table, it is evident that 80% of freelancers earned above $5,000 5 years post-graduation. Government-employed graduates had the most significant financial success, with 50% earning over $100,000 annually. Private sector employees also fared well, with 35% making between $5,000 and $7,490. Additional tips for Task 1. Success. Practice identifying key points. When looking at a chart or graph, immediately identify the highest and lowest points, as these are often the most crucial. Example. In a pie chart, the largest and smallest slices are usually where your focus should be. Develop a set of synonyms. Create a list of synonyms for common words you might need in report writing. Practice using these in sentences to become comfortable with them. Understand the process. Questions. For process diagrams, always describe the first and last steps and mention the total number of steps. Example. The process begins with the collection of raw materials and concludes with the packaging of the final product. In total, the process comprises 8 distinct steps. Keep the tone formal. IELTS writing. Task 1 requires a formal tone. Avoid using contractions, e.g., don't should be do not, and slang. Your language should be clear, precise, and professional. Final thoughts. Mastering IELTS. Writing task. 1 requires practice and a clear understanding of structure, vocabulary, and timing. By following the strategies and examples we've discussed today, you'll be well on your way to achieving a high band score. Remember, the key is to practice regularly, focus on clear presentation, and use formal language throughout your report. Thank you for joining me today in this comprehensive session. Keep practicing, and I'm confident that you'll excel in your IELTS writing task.